working?
Yep.
Good. I'm sitting here having the pleasure of talking to my fourth cousin, Mary Jane Hietala. Hietala, sorry, thank you for correcting me. Hietala. It's a Finnish name, isn't it?
That's correct.
In Finnish, it's Hietala. And we're in Palm Springs, California. And it's July 18, 2007. Email is running the machine there, hoping that the batteries are working. And we're talking about the Erland family and our descent from Vermelandia, Värmland, in western Sweden. And I'm showing Mary Jane a copy of a letter from a California.
Now it's working. Now it's working.
Testing, testing. Working?
Yep.
Okay.
It's working.
Working. All right. We'll try it. And this is a letter to Adolf England in Healdsburg, California, in 1908, informing him of his mother's death.
Oh.
And it says it's saying able to. Oh no, this is about the inheritance of the mother. She copied She's copying the other letters also, but this is about the inheritance. It's about the same thing after the mother had died, from Anders Andersson in 1808. And Adolf England was Adolf Andersson's second cousin. Yeah.
I never knew my grandfather.
No, you never did. Well, I'm going to just show you the rest of this, and then
He was born, died one year before my brother Louis was born.
Okay.
He died of cancer.
That's your great grandmother's first cousin.
Isn't that nice?
Yes. My great grandmother, Christina Erland's daughter, Ritterstedt.
Isn't that nice?
And her oldest son has his family grave in Laramie, Wyoming. And on the 100th anniversary of her death, now on June 5th, that's one of the reasons why I came over here, we put down flowers on his grave in Laramie, my second cousin and I.
Oh.
And it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And we phoned my first cousin and another second cousin in the cemetery in Sweden, where her grave is, at the same time. It was there, and they were putting down flowers on her grave at the same time. And just as we had put down the flowers, I told my cousin, it's beginning to rain here in Laramie, and he said, it just started raining here in Borlänge also, at the very same time.
Isn't that something?
So I wanted to show you this page. If I can find it.
Is this your first time to America?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you like it?
I love it.
I think Palm Springs is my favorite town in the whole world. I used to come out here when I lived in Los Angeles, and I was telling you.
You know, my father's cousin, Carl Lykken.
Yeah?
Have you seen the name here?
No? Huh? Was he a big wig here? Tell me about it.
Well, in 1910, I think it was, my dad and his cousin Carl left the prairies in North Dakota
Yes?
to seek their fortune. And Carl ended up here in Los Angeles. And him and a bunch of his buddies went to Mexico to establish an American colony. Ponce Villa chased him out, and he came here, 1914.
In 1914. He was one of the first here then. I wonder how many people lived.
The town was 1 block long and 1 block wide.
And it was called Palm Springs then also?
And then the movie colonies started to come here.
Yeah. We just stopped on Dinah Shore Drive to take a picture of Jersey, because as you remember, see the USA in your Chevrolet. Remember that? That's wonderful. So he's, so there's, what are the signs or something with his name on them someplace here in town? Where can we find one? I'd love to take a picture of one.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Good. There it is. There's your great-great-great-grandfather and grandmother.
Oh my God.
And here's your great. Well, anyway, just add the greats as we go along. There's Brinty and Avila that I was telling you about. Now, in another line here, I should say this is our great-great-great-grandparents, yours and mine. And here's his mother and her parents, and then we even have her father's name, Sven Engelbrechtsen.
Oh my God.
And he must have been born in 1670, 1680, something like that. So I'm going to make you a copy of this when I've got the rest of it, and
Okay.
I'll mail it to you. Okay? 'Cause
Please do.
I just finished this a couple of days before I left. He saw me here. I was typing on it, trying to get everything done.
Do you like America?
I love it. Mind if I grab the chair there?
Of course
Yes,
not. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Is it still running?
Yes.
Good. How about now?
Now it's running.
Good. So, here then is the rest of all of our common family, all the E's. And here's the one I'm doing for us now. Here is, you're going to come in here through her.
Okay.
And I think I sent you one of these.
Yeah, you did.
So, you will be here. Down here. The same level as me. Then the fun part about all this is the pictures. So I've set all the pictures up in order, so to speak. This is a little one, we'll never know who he is, so I used him for the cover for the picture section. And then if we go to our common family, here, this is your grandmother's brother, Erland, and his wife, and a couple of sisters of hers. This fellow was in Scandia, Kansas. And it was their oldest daughter moved to that area of Kansas, and her husband died, and she died, and the little girl died, and left him all alone. So he was adopted by relatives in Colorado, and he lived to be 94. And he was out in all the wars and all this stuff. It was a very interesting.
My God.
Here's my two granduncles out in Colorado with their families, and there she is again, as you can see. Her sister, who had two husbands. He was killed in an accident and had one daughter, and then they had these two sons. That's the only youth picture I have of him. It's way out of focus, but I think it's kind of cool anyway.
It sure is.
And so then there's their family, and there she is again, a little bit older, the one that you saw before, and her family, and that's the youngest of the sisters there. She look like anybody in the family, you think? Lena?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
And here they are again. And here's the whole generation.
Oh my God.
My grandfather and his brothers and sisters and their cousins. And here we had to go back here to pick up my father. There's my dad.
Oh, you look like him.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. And his brothers. I have to say thank you, because he was considered pretty good looking. So, and my grandfather. I guess I look a little bit like him too.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah. His name was Jacob too, but the last name was Ritterstedt. And I found out that the family had gotten that name in a little bit of a different way. So I decided to change it back to the original family name, which is Demitz. And my parents supported me, because during my childhood in Chicago, my father would try to tell people what his name was, and nobody got it. So I remember him on the phone going, "My name is Ritterstedt. I spell it for you. R-I-D-D-E-R. No, I start over again." And my mother, she refused to spell it, so she would say, "This is Mrs. Ritterstedt. No, Ritterstedt. No, Ritterstedt." And nobody got it anyway, so I gave up on it. And this is his cousins. They're in that family. And that's the other group. So then, a little further forward, we have another section for wedding pictures.
Oh my God.
The old ones, you know.
Aren't they nice?
Interesting old pictures of some of these folks. And then we have a section for the head gentlemen and first ladies of the families. This is my cousin Lenore Westrate in Michigan that we visited.
Oh my.
She has like a beach house right out on the lake. And they call her Swede Westrate up there. We didn't know that until we got there. So, I have to give you one of Swede's napkins. Here's a napkin from your fourth cousin in Michigan. Varsågod.
Isn't that nice?
And we were there on Memorial Day, and so we had a little celebration of a memorial celebration for both the Swedes and the Americans.
Beautiful.
I should have brought you something much nicer, but that's
okay.
And then, so this is the heads of the family in our common family here, and then this is your great grandfather's. That's Adolf's cousin there too, in her older age. And then there's another family, and then there's a whole section for buildings where they lived. These people.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. This is the Truedson farm in Blair, Nebraska. That's my papa and the house that he grew up in outside of Borlänge, Sweden. This is the house that I grew up in Illinois.
Isn't that nice?
In Batavia, Illinois, west of Chicago. There's my mother and me sitting on the roof. I don't know why we climbed up on the roof. And this is the house that we lived in later in Sweden. And then there's this is like the whole wedding picture of my parents with everybody. And this is the emigration picture. There's me out on the ocean, like this.
Yeah, little boy.
Coming to America at the age of 2. And it was such a terrible crossing that I got aquaphobia, and I refused to learn how to swim till I was 15 because I was so afraid of the water. And there I am doing my work on the family stuff over in Sweden, in my little cottage. And then we've documented the most important graves also in the family history here, so we got them all covered.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful grave. This is a beautiful grave that we had, and I own that one up in the area where we're from, for example. So that's about gives you an
they're
idea.
beautiful.
Gives you an idea of the whole thing. So now tell me about. Yes, go ahead.
That there red book over there?
Yes,
That's the Lykken one.
the Lykken book.
Yeah, see it there, the red one?
Yeah. Our Scandinavian ancestry. This is
Now this is the one my nephew made of the Lykken name.
it's a wonderful, nice book.
Look at that.
That's
Have you
just
seen
beautiful.
it?
No, I haven't seen it. Where would I have seen that? I was dying to see it here.
A minute.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, wait a second now.
Take it easy. We're all yours here, so.
We'll come just a minute now.
Okay.
Now you know my last name before. Is Lykken, L-Y-K-K-E-N.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
All right, here's Carl Lykken, the guy that,
That you told me about, yeah.
yeah,
One of the pioneers out here.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, that's him.
Stephen and Clara.
Mm-hmm. Now here's the Lykken Trail.
Oh my goodness.
They're in, you'll find them on Ramon Road.
On what?
Ramon Road.
Oh, Ramon Road. We were just on Ramon
Yeah, and
Road.
there's the store he bought. There's the store.
And it's still there.
Still there.
And the sign is off of Ramon Road.
Yep,
Is it right on Ramon Road?
yep.
Okay.
Okay,
So were some of them involved in the entertainment business too out here then, or?
no.
No. What was it, prospecting, or was it?
Yeah, this just, now here's my dad and mother right there.
Oh, very nice. She looks like a cousin of mine. My goodness. She looks a little bit like me too.
Yeah.
She really does.
He married Alma Andersson,
Mm-hmm.
the daughter of Jacob and Hannah.
Yes, Hannah. Who farmed was it? Who farmed about a mile west of Grafton. All that time, Eli purchased a quarter section north across the road from Grafton. Oh, my. Eli now had 6 children. Now you know they remember you up there. I've talked to some of the neighbors and stuff around, and they remember Adolf and Hannah, and they remember your aunt. One of your aunts they remember very well up there.
There we are,
Yeah.
6 kids.
Now does Al have this?
Yeah, he should have
So
it.
he can send it to me on the email.
Yeah.
Good. There you are?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's so nice to look, Kima. Huh? Look at that old lady there.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
See.
Very nice to see. So how long
Now
are you?
here's Al right here.
Yes, good. Oh,
Right
there's
there.
Al. There's Al, okay.
Yeah.
So that's what he looks like today. Because
Yeah.
This book is pretty recent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where can I buy one from Al if I send him a?
Yeah.
Good.
$25.
Fine.
It goes
Very good, Canada.
all the way back.
Well, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set up mine a little bit different, but this
Yeah.
is what we're gonna do something like. So how come you came here then to Palm Springs?
Well, we were originally in Seattle,
Yes.
but Bob was an artist,
Okay.
so we moved to L.A.
Mhm.
and he died of cancer.
Okay.
And
Where did you live in L.A.?
San Fernando Valley.
Okay.
And then we came down here, and then he.
You keep in touch with your nieces and nephews then,
Yep.
huh? Good. The battery.
Why are you back in Sweden now?
My parents died in the 80s. My mother died in 85. So I went over there just briefly to work out an inheritance with my brother in Stockholm. And it took me 2 years because he has a business and he was very busy with his business and he stalled me. So I ended up having to stay there. And then I inherited quite a bit of cash from my mother. And so I was able to do what I wanted for a couple of years, waiting for my brother to get around to dividing up some of the nice things that they had instead of sending it all to an auction. My mother had told me, because she's been out to Los Angeles to visit me several times, and she had told me, sell everything in an auction and go back home, she said. But I wanted to wait because they had some nice things that I was fond of, you know. So I ended up staying there and I started this whole family project trying to find these pictures of my ancestors. And then started up an entertainment project. That's where he comes in. He's worked with me for little shows that we do for tourists in English over there. And so he's been like my assistant in that work and then become one of my best friends, and we decided to travel around together. So when you ask me if I was married, I'm not married. The children I have are some of the kids that I've worked with, you know, that have become my very good friends. But anyway, so that's why I'm back there. But I'm hoping to move back to this country at least in the winters, because I'm tired of the winters. You remember the winters? Who needs them, Mary Jane? Huh? Who needs them?
This one stopped when it was something about 99.
So who are you going to visit in San Diego?
We're going to go visit in San Diego relatives on my mother's side. Very few relatives on my mother's side in this country. Her name is Bonnie Von Rees Doe, and they've recently moved to San Diego from back east. And then we're going to visit her daughter in New Hampshire. We hope to have time when we get back there. So it's like diagonally right across the country. But this afternoon we're going to go down to Newport Beach and visit the daughter of my second cousin.
Oh, you like it there.
Yeah, yeah. And she's the granddaughter of one of Al Capone's lawyers. Because one of my father's cousins came to Chicago in 1909. She became a nurse there, a real registered nurse, and had a very short career because one of her first patients was one of Al Capone's Jewish lawyers. So he fell in love with her and married her, and they had 2 sons, and they lived right on the beach there, and had their own building. And her son is still alive, 87 years old, Dr. Roy Korn, and we stayed with him in Lombard, and I left my pajamas there. And he's almost blind, so I felt particularly bad about leaving something there when he can't see. But he lives in a very nice retirement area. So I called him and asked him if the cleaning people had found my pajamas. Yes. And so now we've contacted them, and they're going to send them to me in Tucson, because we're going to be in Tucson for 2 or 3 days. And take it easy.
Well, you're having a wonderful time.
A wonderful, wonderful time, yeah. And tell me a little more now about Grafton and about your brothers and sisters and the people that you remember from as far back as possible from there.
Well, and Grafton, we were born there and raised there. And so was Carl. And it's a small town. The old man, Oscar and Elmer, they lived there all their lives. never married. And as soon as we got through high school, we left, like all kids did, and never went back to live. I don't know. Did you go by Grafton on the way over?
No, we're hoping to do that next time. We weren't able to get up that far north. The farthest north we went was Laramie, and then we had to head south.
Well, Daddy stopped and homesteaded in Montana. And when he sold the land, he kept the mineral rights. And we still have them 95 years later.
Wow. That's great. So what was it like growing up in Grafton?
The Depression was on.
Okay.
Terrible.
People kill themselves too, like they did all the time?
No.
That's good. All right.
They managed to one help the other.
Yes. It's like one of the great Sioux chiefs said. His name was Tatanka Yotake, but they called him Sitting Bull. And when they came into the white man's village the first time, he looked around and he said, the white man knows how to make everything, but he does not know how to distribute it. So that's what it was like, I guess, in the Depression there. That everybody helped.
I got 3 albums there.
Mm-hmm.
You can see what they're like.
Good. So you remember your grandmother, but your grandfather died when he was pretty young, huh? Well, you were pretty young. Or you were 1 year old, you said, when your grandfather?
Wasn't born.
Oh, you weren't even born when he died, okay. But you remember your grandmother?
Oh, yeah. Now let's see here. If I can.
There's 2, there's 3
All
here.
the same.
Okay.
Let's see here. Now here's Alan.
Okay.
Here's a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
There's Lewis.
Look at these faces. Does that even...
That's Jimmy and Keith.
Is there a little bit of me in those faces?
Yeah.
My goodness. That's amazing. Well, all right. Let's not skip the beauties here now. My goodness.
Let's see. Here you want to see. No, I think you'll take another.
All right. Let me take another look at you there, because I like that picture. Oh, this is now
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Okay. This is just amazing. I'm gonna have to ask him to send me that one, because there's me and there's cousins of mine all over those faces. My goodness. Huh.
High school graduation.
Very nice. I don't know who you look like here. You look like one of the Swedish.
My dad.
Well, no, you look like one of the Swedish movie stars, too. Okay. We'll put that one over there for you, and we'll put it back for you later.
My home in Palm Springs.
Beautiful.
My home in Palm Springs.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Jeff and Chris, that's on the other side, right? Yeah. Here you are. The painting. Oh, here's the painting. You have one of your relatives that paints, huh? Some get-togethers here. That's nice. Yeah, we've taken about 9 rolls of pictures so far.
Oh my.
So when we get home, we hope we'll be able to afford to develop the regular films, you know. That'll be interesting to see what happens with that.
Bob and me. That's Betty, the one that died,
Okay.
and her sister, and her husband Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead too.
Mm-hmm. There it is. And it's still there.
You want that picture?
Who's got it?
Us kids.
I'd love to have it. You have more copies of it? And that's up in Grafton, huh?
Yeah,
And you own it together?
yeah.
Nice. When did you go up there last?
40 years ago.
You don't like the cold weather, huh?
No.
No, me neither.
Too much like Norway.
Exactly. And Sweden. Yeah, that's the truth. That's here, right?
Okay, let's see what we got here. There's Bob when he was dying.
Okay.
There's another picture of Bob and I.
Yeah. Can I have that one?
Sure.
Thank you.
That's
What's the
Bob.
award now?
Art contest.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, look here now. Huh? Swimwear Sizzler.
That's a
Is it a fake, fake thing? Somebody played a trick on you?
Huh?
Somebody played a trick on you? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's see what we got here. There's nothing interesting, I don't think. No.
And we got one more album over there. There we are. Upside down.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just the cover was upside down.
Yeah.
We'll fix that. Like so. And we'll turn it back around here. That way.
That's my home in
Very nice, huh?
Mhm.
Nice. And you lived there till 88, huh?
Uh-huh.
So you were living there. You were living there when I was working in the Beverly Hills Hotel. Hmm? Did you ever see any good-looking assistant manager there when you were in there? Because it could have been me.
Probably
There was 3 of us there, you know, at the time. Did you come over for lunch sometimes?
Oh,
or-
yeah.
Yeah.
All kinds of flowers.
Yeah. Isn't that wonderful? You like gardening, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
used to love it.
My mother and father were both nuts about it. I love it too. We went by where I used to live in West Hollywood yesterday. Was it yesterday? The days ago, yeah. And I had planted a banana tree, even though it was like an apartment building, about that big. And I planted a scroungy old spruce, and they were huge. The spruce was like, 20 feet tall now. The other one was,
Isn't that fun though?
no, it's fun. Nice. The limo. My roommate was a limo driver back in the 70s. Oh, baby shower.
Mhm.
You look kind of mischievous. I bet you did a lot of kidding around in those days.
Mhm.
And that's on the other side again. On the other side.
Mhm. No, Seattle.
Seattle. Statue of Liberty.
There's my mother.
Yep.
There's my mother and dad. My mother. That's it.
Very, very nice to see.
Yeah.
Very nice to see. Well, now, if you have any particular memories about growing up in Grafton and from your childhood or anything like that, you know, from the, if anything you'd like to tell me, then you can go ahead and do so, and then we'll hit the road and get out of your hair for this time, you know.
Oh, you're not in my hair.
No,
I love it.
I'm just kidding.
No, that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
In the Depression, you know, struggling to keep both ends meet,
Yes.
but we did it.
Yeah. Everybody pulled through. Now, did you have an aunt that used to walk into town in her walking shoes, and then she changed the shoes when she got into town?
Hilma.
Hilda. They told me about that. She was quite a character, huh? What else did she do?
Hilma?
Yeah.
So, when the boys, that was Oscar and Elmer, were out in the farm, Hilma and my sister Betty and I would go chase the chickens. We'd sell about 4 of them a day.
Okay.
And that's about it.
So when Hilma was away, you got some chickens to sell. Yeah.
Hilma was with us.
Oh, she was with
The
you.
boys
Of
were out in
course.
the
The
field.
boys were in the field. All right.
Oscar and Elmer.
Okay. And so then you would run around and get those chickens. Did you kill them yourselves too? And then
No, we said we'd sell them live.
sell them alive. Okay. Well, that was nice. That was nice not to have to sell them butchered, I guess. Huh?
Yeah,
Mm.
and we had a good time.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah.
But gee, it's nice to meet you.
Gee, it's nice to see you. And is it all right with you if I take a picture?
Of course not.
Of course
I
not.
had just got over,
Yes.
I had 14 days of a terrible backache.
Oh.
It was so bad
Yeah.
that I thought I'd have to go to the hospital.
Yes.
But I managed to make out.
Yes.
But I'm still a little bit careful, you know what I mean? When
Yeah.
and Butch and Alan and Cheryl came out to see me.
Yes.
They stayed 2 days.
Good. When was that?
About 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that recent. That's good. That's very nice.
And everything's just fine now. I'm feeling better, but I gotta gain some weight.
Well, sure. You know, you'll get it back. You know.
I will.
Yeah. This is from the illness that you had. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't an illness. I don't know what caused it,
Okay.
but it's ever had a real bad backache.
Yeah.
Now I'm not talking about the. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Hmm.
But I feel better now.
That's good. But you'd rather we don't take a picture, you said, or is it all right?
Well,
Is it all right to take a
do
picture?
I look bad?
No, you look like a lovely older woman.
All right.
And it's just such fun to meet you and remember you just the way you are, even though I know you're going to gain weight, but I'd love to have a picture with you.
All right.
Email, will you do the honors, please, and we can end the interview.
And
here.
I want Butch and them to see.
Of course. Gustav the 5th, Gustav the 6th Adolf. The current one is 16th Gustav.
Yeah, but it said that they have never picked up their arms.
Not since 1814 was the last
He
one
said.
with Norway.
That's right.
Right. Now, do you remember Kommer du ihåg lite svenska? Never heard. Did you ever hear anything in Swedish when they were talking? No. So they never sang little bedtime songs. Vida, vida, blanca, hästen heter Blanca.
No.
Nothing like that, no? Anything about 777 sailors?
Oh yeah.
There, you want to hear it again? Here it goes.
Yeah.
7777 sjuka sjömän följde sina flaskiga foton vid sjön. When did you hear that last?
I don't know, just now.
Yeah. Just now, see?
Well, it's sure nice.
She got me. Everybody we've talked to in your generation, all the way out, has remembered that little thing. Every single one of them. And it's 777 sailors washed their dirty shirts in the lake. And it's to teach people to go that sound, you know. My mother used to teach people that in Chicago when
to live in America someday?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
About in California, around Los Angeles.
Sacramento is beautiful. Sacramento. I didn't realize it was so beautiful in Sacramento. Have you been up there? State Capitol? You know who the statue is under the Capitol dome there? You'd never believe it. I almost fell over. Queen Isabella of Spain is in the state capital of California.
You know who our governor is, don't you?
I certainly do. The governor. So we'll pack up this, and then we'll get these albums over here. And there's your little,
Yeah, I want that.
my silly little present to you, and that's all I have. But I'll be sending you some stuff. Thank you very much for having us.
Oh, thank you
And
for
I
coming.
hope to see you again real soon.
Yeah, I
You
hope
take care of
so.
yourself,
You
okay?
bet. I sure will.
Very nice to meet you, dear.
Take all that. Take those pictures too.
Well, let's get the pictures in the place where they belong here. There we go.
Is that your?
That's the cover for the tape, yeah. So we'll take that with us too.
Okay.
Now, would you like to be an honorary member of the Family Association? Because we make everybody that's over 80 is an honorary member. They don't pay any dues, nothing like that, but they just be, and we can make you an honorary member with the rest of them if you'd like.
Love it.
Okay, let me get you a little piece of paper. Then the chairman will write you a little something and welcome you to the association, and then we'll keep track of you a little bit.
Yes, definitely.
I want to keep track of you.